It's a pussy
Bro,
POV.
I'm just poking
Just
it
right
in
here,
general.
just right
playing
here.
for Farm Merge Rally because right now you're playing a 3v5.
Well, Wolf is probably doing lines at the moment.
Konsugi's
Konsugi's probably having a shit, something like that.
actually
Holy
is
shit, I'm on this account. Oh no.
Yo, guys, where's your team? Where's Farmers Valley?
Bro, they're all doing lines. Calm down. They're getting the Adderall in.
Oh, yes.
That's unfair. No, we should do cocaine
That's fucked up. We
testing.
haven't had any
drug
cigarettes.
testing? Yo,
We haven't-
can we do Fabio? Can we do drug
Obviously,
testing?
I think you
No
might.
drug testing, please,
I think
please, no
we-
drug testing, no drug testing.
We don't have.
Anything but drug testing.
We don't have con. We don't have con on our team, so yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
but-
fair.
Yeah, that's drug test.
It's not fair.
Let's not do drug testing, guys.
Let's see if they performing and then seeing like substances in their blood.
Hey, I've never took a PED, I promise.
We would never
Does that
take
work?
PEDs.
Does that
We
work?
would never take PEDs.
Guys,
Everyone's
we
in
would
the-
never take PEDs.
We don't take Adderall in Farmers Valley, guys.
Radical definitely doesn't distribute it to us. I promise, I promise.
This radical doesn't do that. I promise.
Wait, now, all I'm saying, if we win this, it's my analyst, okay? Trust.
This is
No, no. If Wolf drops 40, that's my boy.
Okay, drop.
If Wolf even like
Wolf gonna
throws up,
join
man.
the... How many people? 27.
I'm just
Get more
inviting.
people in
I'm
there.
just inviting everyone that's requesting to join us as observer.
Oh my god.
Half the servers here. I have like in the Discord overlay. I can't see it.
There's 27 people.
Oh wait, no.
Every spectator.
Wait,
every
get them
spectator
going.
No, hang on.
This has to be the biggest event in Throw City history. This has to be the biggest event.
Dude, I'm with this GMB guy.
Wait, guys.
Is
For
that
the team chats, can we add an extra slot for coach?
Sure.
No, you can't. You only have one coach spot.
We are FMB.
No, like I'm saying for
was
the
wrong.
actual Discord channel, you only have 5
Sigma
people.
players are very close.
I would like to
Oh,
go
yeah,
to my players, please.
I got you. Give me a sec.
Alright, perfect.
Okay, right, so like the rule is
Well,
I have to be
like,
on mute
honestly-
unless it's timeout,
Honestly,
correct?
I'm
Yeah,
missing
that's
the
Tweaker.
rule.
Tweaker would be crazy in this call right now.
That's why it's not.
Okay, one is done.
Guys, I'm going to confess. I killed Tweaker. It was me.
Yes, let's go.
Good job. Good job. Nice.
Okay,
Nice, good job.
you're done.
Please, speaker.
Okay. So go separate calls. Is everything set up?
They're missing some
Oh,
Who are you missing? Where's
We're missing
Kazuki?
3
Big
players.
Adderall!
Guys,
We've
what-
gone over this!
Fuck me, I'm going to grab like some alcohol.
No vision, I
Yes, do some alcohol!
Radical, you
Alcohol,
would
boy.
need to
Yo,
play.
Radical, it's time for you to. It's time for the coach to play, bro.
Radical.
Oh, he's not playing.
He is, yes. No, Smith. No. I should probably mute my own stream. We're gonna have a lot of stuff happening here. Hello. Alright.
I will wait. You hear me, yeah?
Yeah, I can hear you. Casting the
Shit, can you
great.
invite me to the party so I can kind of...
Oh yeah, sure. I don't have you added, but you probably do.
Mine's just Frankie hashtag, like, actually, what's your shit?
MQXF0810. I'll just message you. Should be pretty simple. It's very short.
MQ...
Yeah, get me.
F, and then what's the fucking hashtag?
0810. 0810. It's my birthday.
Yeah, done.
Alright. Frankie. Are you? Invite. You're getting in here. Get into spectators. We're gonna have quite the match over
Frankie,
here.
who are you?
Yeah.
Frankie, who are you?
Is the other caster.
Who the
fuck are you,
I'm a caster,
Is-
bro.
Oh, I'm
He's
sorry.
the
I'm
second
sorry,
one.
I'm
He's the
sorry,
second
I'm
one in
sorry.
the VC with me. He's one of the big name casters we got in.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Frankie.
bro.
Big name casters. We are.
I casted VCTCN, bro.
Yeah. Bro, I updated the thumbnail, but it's not the right thing for the thing, so it just looks like a coding video, which is just hilarious. Unfortunate though.
Bro, the calls are so full, man.
Oh wait, they made a VC? Wait, they made a VC for us. Wait,
Man,
where?
Hashtag casters. Yeah, I see it.
Oh! Yes, we get it. We get our own VC. This is so fancy. We get our own casting VC. I cannot imagine something like this.
Yes.
Is this such a sophisticated so sophisticated for us right now.
Any pre-match predictions coming into this?
Ooh. I mean, I don't really know too much, to be
I
honest with
think
this. With these
I
teams.
think Farm Merge is looking better currently. That's my prediction.
Farmer's Valley.
Yeah.
I mean, these names are absolutely lovely.
Yeah, Farm Merge is pretty.
I mean, I've seen Darken play.
Yeah, Darkin and Simon are crazy.
Yeah, and I've played with Seymour quite a bit as well.
I assume Bloss is gonna be playing Smokes. I think what might it come down to if whoever's adapted to the Astra changes.
That's true. That's true. We might see some Astra on this
Astra or
sunset.
Chamber. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Guys, you can have Kurex. Mid-team swap. Mid-team swap.
We talked about this.
Honestly, out of the kindness of my heart, you guys can have Corex, you know.
Nah, I'm a free agent. I'm a free agent. See ya, guys.
Oh, shit.
I'm just kidding.
We're having a little bit of discussions in the party chat here. Oh yeah, the person who joined the VC, I don't know, best FK player. You said you wanted to stream it. You want me to like stream my Valorant for you, or are you in the game as well?
I am in the game. I'm in the
Okay,
game.
great. This is what we want. I mean, yeah, I'm expecting to see Astra players. I mean, I've seen a couple of these guys play Astra even in Throw City, so we could see a bit of that.
Yo, it's 7 minutes. If he's not here, coach has to play, guys. Like, otherwise, you guys are conceding. It's lost. No, we have to.
We have our
like,
little tech delay over
if
here.
he's not here
Listen,
at
listen,
10...
Yopsip. We get Schmiffle, our best player.
No, you are... He's not
our
on...
number one fan. He's not
on our team.
He's in the Discord. He's in the Discord.
Get your fish.
I'm getting Kez on. Fuck you guys.
Nah, fuck
getting
Kez.
Kez.
Nobody likes
I'm getting
Kez.
I
Kez
know
then.
two roles, Bloss and Zonst. I think Zonst is playing coolest.
I'm getting
Bloss
Kez, Leptai,
Nick, someone
yeah,
from the academy
Salami,
team, show that the
Triple
academy
A, and Gaia.
Smokes.
I'm gonna mute all these guys in the party chat just so that they don't disturb.
We don't.
Yeah, let's just have everyone in party chat muted. I'll just actually wait. What if I just turn my party chat off instead of muting all of them? I think that might be a bit easier.
That would be quicker.
I'll be quicker, and also I don't have to undo any of the
Call the
changes.
fuck-
Then let me go do that.
Call
Audio.
No, he's not playing.
Who's playing then?
Party voice during custom game. There you go. Soul off now. We don't get to hear any of them. We can be a bit. We don't have to worry.
There might be a sub coming in. I'm curious. who might come
Yeah, that's interesting to see because we do have a bit of an issue with somebody not appearing.
in, not attending.
Yeah, we're expecting a sub, I guess. Well,
Yeah.
we'll get to see this in a second. There.
Yeah, multiple.
Yeah. Who's this? Is Farmerge Valley is the guys who need a sub. Oh no way! No way they get Yamuko. We've got a full party. What are we gonna do with this?
Well, Yamuko's playing. Yamuko's playing.
Is Yamuko gonna play?
No, if Yamuko plays. Yamuko plays, we're cooked, bro. Yamuko better not be playing.
I mean, I didn't say sad though. It would have been crazy funny, of all things. Might not have been the best. Might have made the teams a little unbalanced, but we're gonna see. I mean, we are gonna need to, I guess, get somebody out of here because it's just too many people.
Yeah.
Don't watch the game. Stream is better. We have the best casters in the world. We are officially the best casters in the world according to the server. Let me send these guys my stream again. This is alright. You send your Twitch stream as well. If you want in the
Yeah,
general.
don't put mine. I think it's FFK person.
Yeah, the FFK. You have a Twitch stream, I believe. Or
Have
you do, right? Okay. Well.
Are you?
Yeah.
Do I play or do I watch?
Probably watch. If you haven't, I'm not sure.
Is that Twitch? Is that the FFK guys Twitch? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, it is. I just had to look.
Is Salami gonna be the sub here?
I'm getting Salami. I haven't actually seen Salami play, so I don't know.
So Salami's Immortal 3. I'm
Ooh.
not sure on the balance.
That would be pretty good on the side of Farmers Valley over here.
Yeah. But then we also have to think that on the side of Sigma City, they probably have strats made up, and if Farmage does, it's just going to ruin their chances of any strats they've cooked up. I don't think Salami will be put up on the same page.
Yeah, they might not be able to get in as much.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to see how this is gonna play out with
Also, you have to see how recent changes play out. There's a lot of question marks coming into this game. How will players perform? How will pressure against them before the Ascension final?
My friends is asking me in chat saying why does you have so much delay on your stream? It's only 1 minute. At least it should be. So hopefully that's okay. We have our official official caster's POV. Just waiting for.
Wait, what? How much stream delay do you have at FFK?
Actually, yeah. How much do you have on your Twitch? As long as it's like 30 seconds or more, we're good.
Yeah. Wait, Tweak is able to join.
Yo, FFK, you have like literally 0 delay on your stream. I think you should. you might need to change that.
I didn't think either team's stream right, but I think.
Do you know how to... Oh wait. Okay. Okay. That's apparently we don't have good audio on my stream. So I'll quickly go to fix that. Let me. I don't know how much is too much. I don't have live like feedback. I have to wait a minute before you hear it. Well, let's hope that this is good. I mean, let's.
No, we have to.
We have our little tech delay.
We have a minute delay.
Official caster's POV. I think it's fine. Oh, we're going in. Right. If anyone.
Okay, so let's see.
Okay.
The Yoru coming on the side of Farmage Valley.
Okay, we have Farmage Valley on defense.
What is it going on from
Sigma City on attack? We're gonna see that Ray's Cypher instantly locked in. I mean, it looks like they will have a predefined plan that they've practiced quite a lot.
Sigma City though, they're going for a bit of a rochelle, bringing in the.
Ooh, they're bringing Harbor Viper. I am interested to see that Harbor Viper play. They decided to go for. We don't see the Astra from either team here either. We're seeing an Omen.
We also have the post-buff chamber coming into play.
Ooh, yeah. Together we are Sigma City, they say.
The no Cypher on the side of
on Farmage Valley
might be pretty questionable. It could a lot of risks.
I mean, yeah, you do leave that. You don't have like any kind of any way to like anchor down site without leaving. Well, while being able to leave it, you don't get that info if you're like rotating over or holding mid or anything like that. And they are starting out on defense, which could be a little bad for them if they don't have a Cypher or some other kind of Sentinel that can lock down site. I mean, you have that chamber that can take mid control quite easily with Operator and stuff like that. It's a pretty mid-heavy map, from my experience, but...
What I assume they're going to do is from this agent comp is maybe place that Viper towards that B side, as we can see here, and then have the Harbor play towards mid. See if they can cycle their walls.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a little top-down POV. I always do this at the start of my cast before the game starts, just see where everyone's going and a little bit more of a.
Pretty much, it's the kind of a vibe.
We're gonna see that, yeah, Viper's gonna head towards B, put that wall, runs through market, mid, cuts B in half. Yeah.
Here.
And Chamber's gonna go for probably an early aggressive peek. I mean, you see wanting to play.
I think there might be a bit of an early fight here, eh?
Yeah, they are gonna push full A, and we're gonna see that Chamber probably take that peek with the TP.
Yeah, but we also see that stun being up. They seem to be leaving the side.
And they also put the wall up as well. Most of the attack are gonna start going through into that Chamber. He's gonna just TP out of the way. I don't think he even shot.
Yoru might be surprised that two might
Yeah,
be
there is three players now, all pushing up through into elbow. And the Chamber's just deciding he's gonna fall back.
Simon gets one mid. Or
Does get traded out.
Both players mid. No trades.
And to see that Chamber get taken out back site, and the Harbor not being able to hold site.
The 3v3 retake coming
in. Three-person
They're
retake.
using the nade to stall. They have
that stun, but with the reveal, he knows where the raise is. Goes for the flash. Gets one.
Simon good for 3. And then Sova to clean up the 2v1.
Very good retake over here. 3v3. They got that info out really early from that Sova reveal. Knew that the raise was backside. That flash was perfectly timed to get 2 of them. Viper got killed.
We have to give credit to Simorg being able to counter that mid crunch coming through.
Yeah, with the Omen pushing out through mid. Simorg was able to
handle that, and then on that retake was fatal on the side of Sigma City. We have an eco strike coming in, I think heavy mid presence with the Cypher coming towards A.
Yeah, it looks like. And the Cypher's part is going to leave his cam up, maybe.
Have a read on this Sova here. See if they go for a march onto the Sova.
And Chamber's just AFK and spawn. We'll leave that at that. We're going to see, again, a little early push through mid. Harbor's going to take out Cypher's cam. So he has shown a bit of presence towards that A site. They're gonna just break down market door. Gonna get that breach utility, clearing out the entirety of market. A couple of shots through the smoke are gonna connect, or through the Cypher cage are gonna connect with the raise, and Simorg is just left alone. Gets the raise. Just gonna play with his Viper from back sight. Knows when his Boba though. Gets both. The Viper has been killed though, and Simorg is now left on 1 HP. Well, 1 tap.
Cutting through.
Send his TP through. With that Harbor Wall. Gonna get the third from that Yoru clone, and Harbor's gonna be able to clean up the Cypher. And they're gonna secure a second round over here.
Out of charges.
I'm so sorry, my Wi-Fi just cut out randomly.
Gun here.
That's why I didn't know. But it seems like an anti-eco conversion on the side of Farmerge. We see that Chamber buying up the rifle here. Again, seeming them to default towards this A side, this stack towards A.
Yeah, well, and the attack is just a poll posted up on B for what looks to be a pretty heavy rush B. You're gonna get that maybe potentially a breach stun or a breach flash. Yeah. If you're out close. I guess I don't really need it. I'm just gonna start walking up. Viper and Sova are left on site. Hear the orb getting picked up. Decided they might want to go back.
This Chamber has a deep angle here. I don't think will they be aware of this walkout.
They might not be ready for that Chamber. Standing up pretty deep into A, but they might still decide to go back towards B.
Cover going.
Omen's smoking off top mid.
Yeah, it seems like they might go into a market crunch.
Yeah, they might try to do that. We do have 3 players on B, and that Harbor has seen the smoke and has decided to push in towards B. Cypher's gonna start walking out. Gonna spot that Viper, and the Viper's gonna go down. Simorg's still left backside. Is gonna get stunned. And that Sova Recon's gonna catch all of them. Knows that they're full heavy pushing into B.
That Cypher, I think they're aware of that Cypher being up close though. That Cypher's good for 1. Are they aware of that Chamber still re-lurking market? This Chamber could get a timing here.
This Chamber could... Actually, yeah, there's a very high chance this Chamber could get something on that Cypher. But misses all his shots!
Vision gets 1! It's looking very good for the Simon Sigma City to convert on their...
on their full buy, on their first full buy. It's all down to the Sova, left in the clutch scenario, and they are gonna just play that post-plant spam from B main. It's not something you can really counter that easily, especially in a 1v4.
I think if we have a look at ults here, coming into this round, we might see Raze trying to grind up an ult orb, see if they can
we're gonna... And we also have that Yoru ult, which could be pretty good on a retake, you know, get all the info about where all the players are playing from. Might really help out.
We also have to look at Farmudge's economy. They're not looking great into this
round.
Having to put that...
They are still choosing to half buy with 3 rifles, well, and a Guardian, and a Sheriff. Which is gonna put them at a very, very disadvantaged position for the next round. Chamber's gonna take that early peek out into A again. Not gonna spot anyone. The spike is going towards where the Chamber is, and Razor's gonna pick up that orb to get her ult on the B site. I think Viper jump peeked that B, but didn't spot anyone. Playing a little passively over here. And the Raze is gonna jiggle mid. See that nobody's also holding mid either. They might wanna... They're not really sure about where many of the players are playing.
That rotates from mid. Are they aware that's gonna draw rotates? They have some space to get because of that.
Yeah, you see that Yoru rotating towards mid. They are wary of the fact that their mid hold is not that good. You see that Yoru and the Harbor and the Chamber are just still on A site.
Re-clear that A site.
Yeah, they're gonna re-clear it slowly. You're gonna see that that Raze ult coming out. Gonna spot a couple of them, but doesn't connect.
Doesn't get anything. Nade coming through.
Nade coming through. However, site has been taken with that Raze ult. Pushes them all back. Chamber's gonna get the Cypher though. And they're gonna play. We're gonna play off that Yoru ult for the info. Gonna spot out.
Aware of that Raze being isolated.
Yeah, there is. Knows that the Raze is left alone. He's gonna peek out, but he's gonna get sprayed down by the Raze. And the Raze doesn't expect the Chamber to peek her. Now they're down to playing their post-plant spam from main.
Last player standing.
And the spray connects way too well. The Viper pushing out of the smoke, trying to get one, but cannot hit a single shot. That post-plant on B is just really, really hard to play against. They did invest their Yoru ult into this, and now they're forced down onto a what is this? This is still a half buy, yeah. Forced down onto like an eco half buy. Got 2 rifles, a Judge, a Stinger, and a Sheriff. And they're not really too close to any ults. Meanwhile, the attack they have that Cypher ult, which could potentially come in handy if they get a pick early on in the round. See that? Gonna see that early push into B. Raze is gonna get taken out right away, and the Viper's just holding close with the Judge. Gonna get shock darted quickly here, but not from too much damage. Just gonna hope that one of them walks through the smoke and isn't expecting this this Judge on that buy. Decides that maybe it's not too much of a safe place to do that. Cypher has walked up all the way up through mid tiles, and they're gonna smoke top mid again.
Aware that they're on that slightly worse buy.
Yeah, the Chamber knows that there's got at least maybe like one of the mid is gonna go for that peek out with the TP or wait for the smoke to fade. But the rest of the attack have currently just pivoted slowly over towards A, and only Yoru's left to hold A because Harbor and Chamber are all mid. And the Viper and Sova on A or B.
A pretty big life game so far. Let's see if they can continue this here. Away TP's
Yoru TP's away into CT. And he used that breach aftershock to clear out back site.
Harbor's trying to look to flood in. I'm not sure what they're doing there.
I'm not entirely sure why Harbor's going on to site. He does get tagged, does get flashed as well.
Into that site.
They know they get the spray through the smoke. And they're gonna invest that Cypher ult to get the rest of the players info on the rest of the players. No one is close, but manages to get one, but he's not good for a second. It's all down to this Viper and Sova on the retake. They're trying to go for that quick flood with the Judge. Only good for one. And the Sova cannot get the shot onto that Cypher. And the attack manages to win another round.
I will have to say, I feel that Farmudge's like flood into the site with 3 people was a bit disconnected. They had like no real clue. I don't think they should have fought into that wait for both maybe that Viper or even just their Sova to get some more info and retake it together.
Yeah, they shouldn't. I think that Harbor pushing out very, very early without any of his teammates to support was a very, very bad idea. It didn't get a kill, if I remember, and just got cleared out by all that utility that they used to get sight.
I think we need this spike.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this comp farmer, they should be looking for that retake, having so much kind of util compared to, like, you have the smokes, you also have the flashes from both.
Yeah, we're gonna see that chamber take a bit of space with the operator on mid. The rest of the defense are just, well, the entire offense is just on B site. Picked up the spike as well after they put those Cypher trips. Chambers is gonna clear out A main as well. Meanwhile, they're just executing onto site. Gonna get that Omen Paranoia clearing out majority of the site, and they've just taken it. They have two players going in up through market, the Yoru and Viper. Ray's Boombot spots them.
This guy's aware.
Yeah, the Boombot spots them.
They're looking to reflank down. They're looking to try fight this.
They're gonna invest their Harbor ult into this. Try and potentially get a couple. But we're also gonna see that breach ult getting invested. I'm gonna take a third-person perspective on this spray.
We might also see this Sova getting reinvested.
Yeah, we are actually seeing that Sova ult getting invested. Yoru almost gets another one. It's all down to the Sova. Sova left inside of market. Knows that the last two are in B main and chooses to save. Doesn't think it's worth it to go for that. I mean, that post plant from B main is just too powerful. You can't really play against that well.
I think that's the risk of not playing the Cypher. You're giving them that free B
yeah,
side.
you are giving them, like, they've walked up onto B a couple of times for free. Like, with that, when they pop that Raze ult or anything like that, you see the defense just falling back very, very quickly. Not really being able to hold that site too well, and once they get that spike down, it's almost a guaranteed win for the attack with that post plan. It's just
I feel what they should be doing is fighting more into that B site with that Viper util, maybe with their Yoru, and just playing full retake on A, as we can feel like their util is probably better being on retaking on A side compared to B side.
Yeah, they should be playing for more aggressive on B, sorry, but they are gonna push that Yoru out onto mid instead. Who's gonna get the kill on the Cypher? Cypher doesn't clear him out properly. You had a pick, and they're going to just play a bit more passive again, which is not that good for that B site. If they do decide to hit that B site, seem to be going towards mid more though. We're gonna see that Omen smoke top mid again.
Yeah,
and once again we have two players holding that. We have that Cymorg and Nanners both holding that smoke top mid.
I mean, this chamber getting so much value here, being able to hold all of this A line. They know they're able to stack between both this B and mid side.
Potentially a resmoke, just a little late.
Yeah, maybe
oh no, we're gonna get a smoke on right side. Yoru's gonna get flash. He's going to try and use his flashes to get a kill or at least get out of there.
Yeah.
He's unable to get many of them, and Harbor does get taken out in the process. They are down to 3 attackers, though.
This A side, but they're scared of them crunching into mid. There's no real threat there.
The Chamber's not really... Chambers...
30 seconds left.
Chambers sort of, like, posted up pretty deep onto A main, but the Sova decides that he's not going to push into that Chamber. Decides that it's better off for them to rotate and finish B. They're going to use that stun, clear out backside with the Aftershock. They have only 11 seconds to get that plant down. Sova's gonna go down. Breach is also gonna go down, and the Sova gets a 3K, stopping all the defenders.
I mean, coming into this round, we have two ults online for the side of Farm Merge. That both that Sova and that Yoru ult.
Yeah, very good
in tandem to maybe get a pick. First time out coming.
We're gonna see that timeout starting in a second here.
I mean, they're probably talking about stuff we've talked about already, playing that retake on that B side.
Yeah, it might be more worth it for them to play that retake because, on A and stacking B, because whenever they do manage to get that B side plant, it's very hard for them to be able to take back any control of B main. They're playing for that spray. They've lost all the rounds that the spike has gone down, and they've played a good post plant.
Yeah, I think they'll be try fight into something, see if they can get a pick out of pick from that Yoru TP away.
Yeah.
Maybe out of that chamber. They seem to like keeping this chamber here.
They do like
but I feel like they've been leaving that B side.
Yeah, they like seeing that chamber has been going between mid and A the last couple of rounds. I'm expecting to see him mid because I'm seeing he has bought an operator, so it's more likely to see him mid. But they could still post him up on that A main line.
I mean, if we see pings coming in, it looks like I think Farmudge are going to be fighting towards that mid side.
Yeah, they do seem to be wanting to do something towards that, and we're also going to see. We're also going to see. We saw a couple of pings coming through from Sigma City, saying that they might want to take a bit more control of A main. They have not really touched A main much, except for like one round, and that's Chamber has been getting a lot of space. We're going to see that Chamber.
I think we're seeing a bit of a clash mid here, possibly.
Yeah, Chamber just decided he's not going to really commit to that mid. With the operator yet. He just has his trap up
top.
top.
Things were expecting this mid aggression. They seem to be more cautious of it.
Yeah, they expected that.
That trip being placed there to kind of make sure they're not pushing out to the mid top, which they've done pretty consistently.
They did a couple of rounds. They're gonna just smoke off top mid once again, and potentially go towards B side. And once again, we're seeing this more heavy stack towards A over here, which isn't that good for the defense, because once again, if they get that plant down on B, it's very, very hard for the defenders to retake.
Destroy that thing, but that shock didn't hit. They think they're more baited into this mid hold, but that Tristra's holding it completely for them.
They don't really have to hold that. The Yoru TP's over to B side as well, and sends his TP towards A now, using a second TP. Viper's gonna get tagged and gonna get stunned by the breach. I'm gonna get a smoke on CT, and they've taken sight as well. They're gonna invest that Sova ult into trying to get the planter, and they have gotten the other Sova. Also gonna see that Viper pit Molly invested as well to potentially.
We also see this Yoru
ult going, clearing out the fact that there's 3 of them in. All 3 of them are playing from main.
We also have that
Yoru's is gonna come out. Gets sprayed down though. Down to a 3v2. Spike is halved. That spray doesn't.
Shots aren't connecting.
The sharps were almost not connecting, and he got the defuse. That bad spike plant really lost them the round. They were spraying. They were spraying for a spike that was planted, like flush against the wall. But there was that little tiny spot in the corner where you could just sit and you were safe from the shots that they were firing. Raze tried to push out their last second, but it was just ever so slightly too late. The Harbor managed to get the defuse.
Going to be seeing a bit of aggression out of this B main using the Viper ult here. Maybe a purchase of the Judge, no. Still going into this Vandal from Darken. But we might be seeing an ult.
Yeah. We might be seeing that Viper ult, potentially if they face any resistance. I mean, we do get Simorg posted up on B main. It's not even going to get cleared out by the Dark. And gets one and gets out. That was really, really good from the Yoru. We're also going to see the fact that Omen and Cypher starting to fight up a little bit on where that chamber is up on A site. And Sova and Breach are going to start rotating towards A. Might see that Cypher taking a peek against the Harbor. But it's going to get distracted by the chamber making noise. The Harbor could have a timing. Harbor gets one. Cypher gets the refrag, but he manages to refrag on the Cypher as well.
I mean, surely this Harbor just runs and waits for his
team. He has to. He's alone on site. He has to just run away and just play the 4v2 retake with his team. So, he gets stunned. He gets stunned, but he's not gonna get pushed. And we're gonna see the plant's gonna go down and safe. He's just gonna wait for his team to come down and regroup. But the Sova's taking a very, very aggressive peek. Gonna get one. Cannot get the second. Harper's gonna invest his reckoning into it. Has to force the breach out from backside, and they're gonna be able to get the kill on the breach, and they're going to be able to get that defuse.
I mean, we're seeing heavy value out of this Yoru this game, being able to get one and TP away to literally the other side of the map.
Yeah, that Yoru TP is quite powerful.
Like Farmudge are always running into kind of a 3v5 on this hold. They're always running into their stack. We also have value coming from
we've seen that Yoru. He got a pick on B main. Forced them to rotate over to A. I guess that maybe they made them the call to rotate to A off of that pick. And that just... We're gonna get a timeout from the attackers now.
Another timeout. I will have to say this missed Sova arrow cost them that round there.
That did. Yeah, it landed. It didn't scan the Yoru.
It didn't scan the Yoru. I'm surprised they didn't throw one deep.
Yeah, I was so ready to say like Yoru's about to get scanned, but then I see that he doesn't get scanned, and I was like, well, Yoru's good for one.
And he's very, I will have to say credit to Steinmark, he's very disciplined on this Yoru, being able to get one, leave. he's playing an incredibly great day. Maybe comparing.
Yeah, and he's not going for the repeak as well. He's not being overly greedy, which is really helping him out here. Because I feel like if he went for that repeak, he would have gotten traded, and it probably would have ended a bit worse for them, having to only go up against a 2v3, much more winnable than a 2v4.
I mean, it looks like they want to stand their pings towards this A site.
Yeah, we're gonna see that pings towards A site. We are also gonna see the spike going towards A with that Cypher.
Yeah,
And we're also going to see a bit of resistance towards mid from the rest of the team. They do seem to be liking splitting up and putting the Omen and Cypher together.
Yeah.
Although they might just all go pushing heavy in towards A after this timeout. That might be there.
They're on a bit of a mix there. I'm not sure.
Yeah, and we're seeing a couple pings going through from the defense as well, which is suggesting a heavy mid presence.
They are aware of Timewalk's been spotted.
And he's just going to TP out. We're also going to see that Harbor potentially trying to take a fight. Is going to get tagged and just going to get out. The Yoru TP baits out the Razalt. Razalt getting no value, but it does... Well, it still does get value, though.
I mean, are they aware of there being two people stacked towards her?
They don't.
Backside.
They aren't aware, and the smoke also has a little gap.
Right.
There's going to be a reveal, and they're just going to start spraying into there. But very minimal chip damage given towards that Raze. Zor's is still
I think
playing.
we might see their breach ult being invested here, trying to get two. We do.
Yeah,
the massive trade. They're unable to capitalize on their breach ult.
And Darkin's gonna go down to no vision. And the Sova
they know where the last is.
knows where the last player is. Playing from backside, and the very flicky aim from that from the Sova, but it does manage to get the kill in the end. They were starting to run low on time, but that breach ult run down could not secure them the round. A couple of the defenders were playing a bit further back, and it just didn't go off on that breach ult. And also managed to hit most of their team as well. Which
we have very hard-hitting ults on the side of Farmers. I mean, they've been able to change together all their ults pretty well here. I will have to say question marks will have to be asked on the attacker side. I'm very curious on how they enter. I don't see a way for them.
Yeah, they have that Yoru, but they don't seem to have much else. We're gonna see Sova dart towards mid by the looks of it. Very heavy mid presence from both teams over here. Ray's gonna take that peek. Good for one, but gets killed by the Yoru. Yoru's gonna TP out of there as well, trying to keep himself safe.
Sova darts. He didn't get scanned there again.
Yeah, we need to see some better Sova darts from both Sovas here, because this time is the defender Sova. Cypher's gonna tell him that there's only two players on B, and they're gonna go for it. A bit of the spray connecting onto no vision over here, and Darken getting cleared out at the very end. We're gonna see both Sova ults invested being traded into. And that Sova ult also getting into that Yoru, getting him down to 70 HP as well.
They're aware of this. They're aware they haven't got bomb down.
They do still have the spike. Yoru's gonna clear them out from behind. He knows.
They're aware they can just hard run A. Do they know that they've got the timing to just run A?
I think they do, because they're not slowing down. I mean, they do see the Harbor Wall and are a bit threatened by it, but Harbor put it all the way from B side. That Harbor Wall can reach pretty far.
30 seconds left.
You are gonna see that. You're gonna see Sova pushing out towards CT.
Well, we know
maybe trying to.
I think they might fight this together, but do they know that if Jesus got that timing like that? Do they clear this angle?
They don't clear it. He's gonna get a bit of the spray through the box.
2v1, he's good for
but
one.
he's good for two with the wall bang through the box.
The defending Sova this half has been very good in these clutch moments, being able to secure these rounds.
I mean, if you look at the scoreboard as well, the Yoru and Sova have just been they've just been performing very well in this for Far Merge Valley. I mean, they have a guaranteed they're guaranteed at least a bit of a lead going into the attacker half on the last round. They could try to make it 8-4 over here to get a pretty big lead. Only gonna need to win 5 rounds.
Yeah, I'm curious if they've been holding on for this Viper ult for quite some time. I want to see if they invest it here.
It might be worth it to invest it, because if you see we do still have 3 of the attackers pushing towards A. We are gonna get that chamber peeking very early with the operator. Is he gonna get cleared out by that Sova dart? He's not gonna get cleared out by the Sova dart. However, he does miss his op shot. What are these Sova darts? We need to get some better darts over here. You get that Omen TP behind box. We're gonna get that repeat. Another miss from the chamber on the Omen. He's gonna go for the repeat again. Not gonna find anyone just yet. Instead, it's just gonna get scanned by the dart. Decides to retreat towards CT.
They might not expect this Viper here.
Yeah, and we also see that Cypher going all the way up to mid. Sova having to hold Boba from behind. And Market is just left completely empty. They don't know this, but Market has just been left completely empty. Chambers pivoting to help his Sova fight mid. They have just gone back, though. The Harbor on the flank. The Harbor on the flank gets two of them, and they have the spike now. They could invest this Viper's Pit on the spike. They are investing the Viper's Pit. Yeah, they're getting that Viper's Pit, and it's a 3v5, almost guaranteed win. Not much he can do.
8v4 half, surely.
They see that Yoru TP, but that Yoru TP isn't really going to be used most likely.
Will they be aware? Oh, but playing a bit of a different angle here.
They're going to use as much of their utility as they can, but they're not really going to get much with it. Going to get revealed and sprayed through the ult. We're going to see that Yoru peeking out with the flash. Flashing no vision, and they're able to flawless on their last round.
Switching sides.
Are we gonna get our half-time break? See if we can.
I don't know. Do we get a half-time break, or are we just gonna go straight for it? I guess we'll find out. They're considering it. We're not Americas. Okay.
I was about to say, I was debating, because apparently we were doing like half interviews, but I wasn't sure.
Well, we'll do post-game interviews.
Yeah, post-game interviews.
I am curious to see how they're gonna play with this on the attacker half. They have that Yoru.
Here.
And they have the double smoke, so they can...
Defaulting, I think they're gonna default this...
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the Yoru's gonna get revealed. We're gonna see a lot of utility and an absolute crunch on A, and the Cypher's going to be able to get the mid.
Cypher pushing out mid, being able to get one on the chamber. I mean, we have this very aggressive play. They have to go into this B site.
The issue is the B site has been left completely open. They've taken out the trips, and they know they've walked up all the way onto B. The spike's going to go down with little resistance. Harbor able to get one on the Cypher, retreating back a little bit, and using his wall over here. Sova needing, but we also have the triple flank from the rest of the team.
It's like a zoo. They're enclosed onto this B site.
Onto this B site, yeah. There's not.
Sova just needs to buy time for the team, the players on main.
Yeah, Sova does get killed. However, now we have the Raze gets killed, and it's just all down to this Omen. Gonna get revealed. Gets one, but can he run away? Gets almost gets knifed.
Almost a knife kill.
I was almost saying it, but it wasn't a knife kill. It ended up having to spray. Good for one, but cannot find the rest. The retake just was not good enough. I mean, that flank for the retake was probably quite unexpected from their side, but they were prepared for it. They managed to get that kill really quickly on the Raze, and then and afterwards you had that Omen just left alone, only able to get one.
Yeah, they seem to like to default this orb here to make sure they can, if they do decide to fight this A main fight.
Yeah,
that they
we're gonna see Cypher pushing out towards B main as well, over here. Gonna get peeked and instantly killed, but does get traded by the Harbor. We also saw a bit of presence towards A, but now they're all rotating towards that B site. A has been left completely open.
Chamber's good for one.
Yeah, the Chamber's pushing up really deep. Gets a second, but cannot get a third and doesn't have a TP within sight, but the spike does go down, and they're both left in CT now. So they could go for that post plant. They still have, well, they don't really have any more Harbor smokes, but they could wall themselves off in about 20 seconds. It's only 2 people left on the defenders to get that defuse.
I mean, I think they might just, do they just die to the orb, or do they go to kill them?
They're gonna have to push into main over here, but Harbor's already gonna get taken out, and the Raze is gonna get tagged.
Just needs to chill and die to the...
Yeah, I think Raze is just gonna go for dying to that to the spike over here. I think the
Hearts went away from the ult. They give that up. That's another round guaranteed on their bonus, and then it's just lights out from there.
Yeah, I doesn't see anyone
a very kind of reactive attack side from the side of Farm Valley.
Farmers, yeah, farmers.
And being able to completely counter this this really
Yeah,
aggressive.
and we're gonna see that timeout right away coming in from the defenders because they just cannot figure out what to do against this kind of attack. They're defaulting very passively, just waiting for those first couple of picks. And once they see which side has most resistance, they just pick the other side and all run towards that. They did that first round and the second round as well.
I think they have two options here. They need to commit to this brute force or kind of info-style them. Other than their Sova, they have no room to get any constant info. They have Cypher Trip and Sova. I think they just need to do reclaim.
They need to have that Cypher play off his setup. I mean, I saw that Cypher push out towards B, was good for one, but got traded out right away. He doesn't have an easy way of getting out of there. It's not really something you can do as the Cypher. You want to stay alive, keep those trips up so that at least you can play off of them or have one of your team play off of it. Especially if you have that aggressive push through A.
They seem to like to default this Viper, but that Viper's very kind of vulnerable there. They throw an Omen, Paranoia, and a Breach stun, and then the Raze comes volleying down. I don't think they have anything to counter it.
Yeah, but they seem to still be committing towards that. Cause
a new Viper Warp coming through as well. They seem to being able to walk up A.
Yeah, this Viper Wall is gonna like completely take away one side that they might have to clear. So could help them out. Also covers CT and it helps them for the post plant. They're gonna get one-wayed right away though. And the Raze is gonna take that peek out. He's also gonna get revealed and sprayed a little bit through the smoke. She's gonna sit here.
Right up the ult. Is the Raze gonna take this? No, I think they're looking to feed the breach here.
Yeah. Chambers, meanwhile, is on the other side of the map, just taking some peeks. Cyphercam doesn't spot him because it's spotted like for early info, so doesn't really know that he's whooped all the way up. And we're gonna see that wall come towards A site from the harbor, and Chambers just walking out onto site. No Cypher trips to stop him from doing that. They don't really have that much info. However, the cam is not even gonna be able to spot him. What is happening on this side of the map?
Surely they realize this site's gonna be the retake side.
Yeah.
I
mean, look, they're already pivoting all the way over.
But I think that Omen's somewhat aware, though, no?
Omen might have spotted them a little bit, but doesn't seem to have. Chambers just jumped over the trip.
Chambers able to walk through. Definitely.
Pushing all the way through. Omen doesn't expect it, playing with the knife.
30 seconds left.
It's incredible.
The chamber trips. Not
Maybe
enough.
He's good for another.
Chamber's gonna try to go for.
He's just able to hold this so freely.
Gonna just do some sprays into that Cypher cage. Is he gonna expect the Cypher jumping up? Doesn't
he gets
expect
away
it.
with it.
He does manage to get away, and the breach manages.
Breach coming through. They're all on the side of farm merge. There's nothing really that Sigma City can do here. Sova gets one.
They're down to only 2 players left, and it's only up to the Sova over here. And they have one player posted up in main, and 2 on site. Fake teleport comes through. Makes him look away for just long enough for the Yoru to peek. And they get away with another round. Defense still cannot hold this map. Cannot get another round on that defense half.
Will not be tolerated.
We're gonna see that same Viper wall again, aiming to block out a bit of a push and potentially hint towards an A push. But obviously they still have that harbor wall, so they don't really use. They could like not use that Viper wall and just use it as a fake. It's very much possible. We're gonna see Raze taking an early peek into B main. Might catch this harbor, and the Yoru is gonna spot. Well, the Yoru's gonna send his clone in. We're gonna see that Raze getting instantly killed, and no much action towards the A site. They're gonna start pivoting in towards that B site. After they get the pick on the Raze, they might want to go towards mid. We see them potentially going for that push. They're not really.
There's just nothing Sigma City can do. They're playing so flawlessly on the side of farm merge, and it just feels that Sigma seems a bit disconnected in their pushes. That Raze hasn't from any initiator.
Yeah, that Raze doesn't get the Omen. Omen manages. Oh, sorry. Sova manages to get one, but gets traded out right away. Gonna invest that harbor ult into taking site. Knows that one is on site at least. They heard that ding from the harbor ult. But now they're seeing that nobody else is there. Gonna get paranoid, but is manages to TP out of the way.
Spike down.
Lost does get one off that
Judging the
paranoia.
breach, if there's any over-aggression here.
They are gonna
They
try to get
tried
that
to
spike
change it.
down
The
in the
chambers are-
cove.
30 seconds left.
The breach is going to get the kill on the Yoru while he's planting. And the chamber
has a
is gonna look away just at the wrong time, but
Bloom
Bloom doesn't get the timing. Down to a 2v2.
Are they aware of Bloom here?
Are they aware of
Bloom's
Bloom?
good for it.
They aren't aware of Bloom. Oh,
Enemy
whiffs all his shots, but
Last
manages to
player
connect them in the
standing.
end. And he's just down to breach. Chamber has his TP online as well. He can go for it. Breach gets off the defuse.
He's forced to swing here. It's hard.
He is forced to swing.
When Salami wins it,
He
massive
manages
round
to get the
side of
kill with the swing.
There's so many strong
Match
ults here on
point.
the side of the farm merge. They just have that.
Yeah, they have that the chamber ult. They can take a bit of mid now if they want to. They might actually want to do that. And then they also have that Yoru ult, which is going to be really good for taking control of a site. I mean, that Yoru going 20 and 8. If you press tab, that scoreboard is not showing much. Not showing much for resistance against that Yoru. We're gonna see potentially that Yoru ult getting popped right at the start here.
Walking up. I mean, they're able to get this kind of three.
Yeah, we're gonna see that Yoru ult go through. They're gonna see the trip, spot it out,
I have a.
and he's
Was
gonna
this
see
your-
the Cypher as well.
For
Gonna
this
try to get some of
against
his team to spray him, but once he realizes his team won't be able to do it, he's just gonna exit and try and play with his team. Goes towards back site. Harbor gets
It's just
taken.
over.
Harbor gets one, and then the Yoru peeks off him to get a second, and it's all down to this raise.
Team ace.
And she can't do too much in a 1v3 where they have the entire control of the site. Farm Merge Valley with a 13-4.
Was inevitable.
absolute domination, one might say.
On that attack side, they just couldn't get a single round. It's very hard for them. Because we see on the defense side, they were able to at least get a couple of rounds when they were attacking. But then afterwards, the defense kind of got themselves together and started playing much better. And then once they switched sides, Sigma just could not get a single round.
Nothing could have been done. It's over.
Yeah.
I want to see if we can get an interview from Farmer.
Yeah.
Can we ask a few questions, Farmer Valley?
I'm gonna have to.
Damn, bro, I'm getting blank.
I need to turn on my party chat again. Give me a second.
GG's on the game. Bro got cooked. Holy, they got hard cooked.
They got absolutely cooked over here, and not much they could have done. Farm Merge Valley, just too powerful. That Yoru play at the end there, throughout the whole match, that Yoru pick was getting so much value out of him. Cymorg on the Yoru. And Darkened being the bottom frag is pretty funny, but still managed to win. I don't know if we're gonna get a post match interview. If we do want to do that, we can do that.
I don't think we will in the end. I think there's some Clash City stuff going on.
Waiting for.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Some. I'm gonna join Farm Merge versus Sigma City.
All right. Yeah. Me too. I'm gonna stop streaming this as well for now. I think. Do I? Yeah. I'm gonna.